It's jumbo package night as the Yankees go for 13 straight. DJ LeMahieu leading off at second base tonight. Anthony Rizzo had a big double last night. He is at first base tonight. Aaron Judge will be patrolling center field, had the game-winning hit in last night's game. Giancarlo Stanton hit a bullet home run in last night's game. He is in right field. Joey Gallo also hit a nuke last night. He is out there in left field. Luke Voigt back in the lineup tonight. He is your designated hitter. Gio Urshela is manning third base tonight. Let's hope he can get going. Andrew Velasquez is your shortstop. Once again, he's become a real fan favorite with the Yankees. And Kyle Higashioka is behind the dish. He will be catching the Yankees ace. And on the mound, going for his 13th win of the season as the Yankees go for 13 straight, Garrett Cole. He is 12-6 with a 2.92 ERA on the season. In 23 starts, he's pitched 142 innings, has 191 strikeouts. If he gets 9 strikeouts tonight, he will get to 200 for the season. Impressive whip of 0.972. He's walked just 30, has allowed 18 home runs, and he has allowed just 108 hits on the season. Welcome to NYY Recaps, where passionate fans like you react to the game that just went down. I'm Derek. I'll be your host for this episode. We'll begin with a quick recap of the action on the field and some main takeaways from the game, and that will be followed by your commentary on the game. So stick around, we're about to get started, but first, a quick 60 seconds from the sponsor of today's fan reaction. This episode is brought to you by Manscaped, makers of the Lawnmower 4.0 and the Performance Package. A lot of people ask me, how can they support the podcast? And one way that you can do it is by supporting my sponsor, Manscaped. The Lawnmower 4.0. This thing is an amazing little tool. It's got the skin-safe blade. It prevents nicks, tugs, all that uncomfortable stuff. It's got this LED spotlight in case you decide to trim your beanbag during the middle of a blackout. It's waterproof, so you can take it in the shower. And look at this box. This is an amazing box. Nothing shitty has ever come in a box this nice. Wireless, it's rechargeable, it's quiet, and you can save 20% and get free shipping by visiting manscaped.com and using the code NYY Recaps at checkout. That's 20% off and free shipping using the code NYY Recaps. Your balls will thank you. That's officially as much as I can dance at 1:15 in the morning. Yankees win 13 consecutive games. I believe that is the longest stretch in the majors this year, coincidentally tied with the Oakland A's, who they beat tonight. And NYY Recaps sets a record for the latest live stream. It's 1:15 a.m. So we're going to keep it short, quick recap, and a few comments, and then I'm going to go to sleep for about 10 hours. When the Yankees were really doing poorly, by the way, vote for the belt. Right now we got a nail-biter. It's Judge, Cole, and then Team Belt. But when the Yankees were playing really poorly, we kept saying things like, when is it going to be rock bottom, right? When is the low point of the season going to be? And it turns out it was one of the games against the Mets. And since then, they've been unbelievable. Actually, you could say it was the Field of Dreams game when they lost in a walk-off after that great comeback. That was brutal. But since then, it's like they just shrugged everything off and they've been on fire. Now they keep winning and we keep saying, where is the peak? Where is this team going? They just gave a stat that the last 5 Yankees teams, I think, that won as many games as the Yankees have won in their last stretch, all of them have won the World Series. So hopefully we got that to look forward to. Each day the team looks better and better. better and better. 13 straight wins. Tonight, the pitching and the offense was both terrific. We're both terrific. Brain not functioning very well this time of night. Main story of the evening, though, was the long ball, in my opinion. Giancarlo Stanton homered for the 4th consecutive day. He hit one tonight that I think landed somewhere in the South Pacific. They'll find Amelia Earhart's plane before they find that baseball. Luke Voigt was my pick to click tonight. He also smoked a home run to center field. I knew that he was going to have a chip on his shoulder after not really playing for a week. I mean, he got a couple of at-bats here and there, but this is a guy who won the home run championship last year. He went from being a quadruple A player, according to the Cardinals, to being the starting first baseman for the Yankees and the American League home run champion. He's doing bad car commercials. You know he's got a chip on his shoulder. So I knew he was going to come up big. And it seems like he always hits well in Oakland. He hits a long home run tonight. And then Aaron Judge broke the game open with a 3-run home run to make it 5-0. Lineup is dangerous again, folks. Dangerous. Let's get the total number of hits tonight. Yankees had 14 hits on the night. They win 8-2. Garrett Cole was by no means flawless tonight. He was in and out of trouble. He allowed 8 hits, but no runs. He has now 200 strikeouts on the year, and he's lowered his ERA to 2.80. He's got to be considered a favorite for the Cy Young at this point. Got to be up there. Gio Urshela made a great defensive stab on a line drive to save a couple of runs in the 5th. He's pretty much the only guy on the team who I think makes that play. I mean, maybe DJ. I don't think Wade gets that play, and I don't think Odor makes that. Wade maybe, but Gio, I mean, it was a great stab. It was a tough stab for him. He's got amazing reaction time over there at third base. Athletics get 2 in the 7th, but Chad Green had a dominant 8th inning. Higashioka hammered a 2-run home run in right field in the top of the 9th to make it 7-2. Yankees tack on one more to win 8-2. 13 consecutive wins. Mr. John Sterling.
Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
And we now have to close the poll. We've had 256 votes, and the winner of the belt. Belt winner. All rise. Unhinged Yankees says 20-game win streak incoming. Let's hear it from Mr. Pat.
Hey, yo, Pat's in the house. We got Unhinged Pat up in this motherfucker.
Pat, I doubted you. I doubted you when you said the division, and I doubted you when you said 20-game win streak. But now we just got to keep it going for another week. And I mentioned it on the Frieze this morning that momentum is as strong as your next day's starting pitcher. And the Yankees keep getting quality outings, with the exception of last night with Jameson Taillon, from their starting pitching. And the way the offense is starting to swing the bat. I mean, you got a red-hot Giancarlo Stanton. You got Aaron Judge heating up. Luke Voigt, every time he's in there, he murders the ball. You had Anthony Rizzo hit a double last night. Tonight, I think he picked up a couple of hits. Tonight, Anthony Rizzo was 2 for 5. LeMahieu was 2 for 5. Stanton, 2 hits. Judge, 3 for 5. Actually, I've got his stats wrong here because I forgot to add in his last at bat. So 3 for 5. I'm going to update that real quick. Now 28 home runs, 70 ribbies. Gallo was 1 for 5. He hit a double off the left center field wall. Luke Voigt 1 for 4. He's got an 808 OPS. Gio Urshela took the collar tonight. Andrew Velasquez was 1 for 4. And Kyle Higashioka, he steps up when he's in there catching Garrett Cole. 2 for 4 with a big 2-run home run to extend the lead late in the game. John Daniel Munoz says, I think the Yankees are winning 25 in a row. Your words to God's ears. Carlos says he wants to highlight Rizzo's 2 hits. Yeah, he's been slumping a little bit. Yesterday he got the cold in the first episode of Yankees Game Night in the Who's Hot, Who's Cold section. Anthony Rizzo got the cold because he's been ice cold for a while. He hit 088 for 9 games, and now 2 consecutive games he's got hits, picked up a couple hits tonight. Jared Williams says 20-game win streak would be awesome. I would have a ton of fun with that. I would take it, but unfortunately the Rays keep winning. I didn't get the final score yet. The Rays won 6-3 tonight. Is it just me, or the Rays play the goddamn Baltimore Orioles every single night? How is that fair? Unbelievable. Nightwing says team belt. It was close, but Aaron Judge won by 3 percentage points, and this is a democracy somewhat. I let you guys vote. 899 Borg says, hey there. How you doing, Borg? Good to see you.
Hello there.
Ray Rard says, the fact we haven't caught Tampa shows how good they are, too. Tampa has been absolutely unbelievable. I mean, what they do with the budget they have is absolutely incredible. And I know we're all Yankee fans and we have to root against them, but if we were fans of another team and we were looking at the Rays objectively, we would say, wow, what an operation they've got over there. Jonathan Alvarez says, Judge deserves the belt, and Judge gets the belt. Let's see here. Borg says, is your mic connected? I'm seeing Mike on my end. Are you guys all getting Mike? I think we're getting Mike. Football Beef says, what team do you think beats us next? I really don't know at this point. The Yankees right now are unconscious. I really could see them now. You know, when they got 7, 8 in a row, I was thinking, 20 is a long way away. It's more than double the win streak. But now the team is starting to build up momentum where you think they might get to 20. They might do this for another week. It's unbelievable. Final Age says, watch we lose tomorrow. Stop with the crazy predictions. It's still baseball. And as everyone knows, you can't predict baseball, Susan. Alexander Patton says Voit, not Void, needs to be in the lineup more as well. I'm going to go ahead and agree with that.
I wholeheartedly agree.
He's been swinging the bat every time he gets a start. He seems to do some damage. I mean, this guy didn't lead the major leagues. And it wasn't just the American League. He led the major leagues in home runs last year. That doesn't happen by accident. Brother Bulldozer says 30-game win streak. Oh, man. I don't know if you want to get that hot because then you kind of use it up before the playoffs. But I just want them to be ahead of Tampa before that last series. That would be like my goal. Put your destiny in your own hands, where if you win 2 out of 3 in that final series against Tampa, you win the division. That would be awesome. Kyle says, good evening. How you doing, Kyle? Good to see you. Owie Wowie says, boys are on fire. Let's get 14 tomorrow. Thank you for the dono, Howie. Appreciate that. Let's see here. E says, Judge's average is close to 300. Judge is hitting 291. Let's look at the box score real quick. Now's a good time as any to look at the box score. Let's see here. He says, Ecamm would like to record my screen. I just got a new computer and I can't pull up the box score right now, so we're going to go back. I'll just read. LeMahieu was 2 for 5. Rizzo 2 for 5. 267 and 243 respectively. Judge is at 291, as we just mentioned, 915 OPS. Stanton hitting 269, 862 OPS. Gardner had 1 at bat. He did not get a hit. He's at 213. Joey Gallo at 206, 828 OPS. That's what you pay for. Luke Voit hitting 264 with an 808 OPS. And Gio Urshela, 270, 742 OPS. Velasquez and Higashioka both not a ton of playing time. Velasquez hitting 250 with 703 OPS. Higashioka 184, 670 OPS. So, I mean, and Higashioka's had more time than Vasquez, but he's not in there for his bat. He's in there to catch our ace, Garrett Cole, who is now 13-6 on the season, 2.80 ERA. So people are saying that the MacBook microphone is what's connected. Okay, so I'm switching over the shirt. Can you guys hear me better now? Yeah, I think that's what happened. I just hooked up this new computer, and I needed to get some faster processing, and so the audio was not as great. But it is what it is. It's 1:15 in the morning, so everything's not going to go perfect. This is a new layout too, so it, kind of a soft opening. When you open up a restaurant, you never announce it. You just have kind of like a soft opening and get all the bugs out of the way. And so that's kind of what we did here tonight. Nestor goes for 14th later today. Game tonight is at 4 p.m. Disgruntled YouTuber says this team is unreal. Unreal. Simply Yoko says this automatic assumption that the Yankees will win each day is beautiful. All right, so people are saying much better, much better. Okay, very cool. All right, so it looks like we got this all wrapped up. Ronnie with the Super Dono. Only 10:30 out here in the West. Lucky you. Still got a lot of time to do whatever it is you do after 10:30. For me, it's this.
Ronnie, the Dono legend.
All right, guys, since half the show sucked because of the microphone, I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate it. Everybody have a good night. I will see you tomorrow with the recap in the afternoon. I'm going to see a movie in the morning called, what the hell is it called? It's the Elijah Wood one that he promoted on Hot Ones. I don't remember. It's about Ted Bundy. Interesting. But, yeah, Ted Bundy was kind of a jerk. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. See you tomorrow.
Special shout out to the Patreon supporters and anyone else who has supported this channel. If you enjoyed this video, give it the old thumbs up and subscribe for more Yankees content year-round. If you really enjoyed it, check out the Frieze. It's the official podcast of this channel. Or pick up some swag from the Teespring store, link in the description. Thanks for watching.